If you're doing the VAWA process to get your green card or just to get a work permit and permission to stay in the United States through your spouse, you may be wondering, do I need to get a divorce if I'm going through this process based on some of the things that have happened in my marriage? And the short answer is hi, by the way, I'm attorney Hillary, founder and immigration attorney at New Frontier Immigration Law, where we specialize in helping people with VAWA. We've done hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of VAWA applications for immigrants in the United States, and we have an amazing success rate. So I just absolutely love VAWA because it helps so many people. And the short answer to this question is no, you do not need to get a divorce. You do not need to get a divorce. And in fact, it is so common for people who are, the extreme cruelty you may have experienced in your marriage could have been 15 years ago. It could, my husband was a US citizen or is a US citizen. And 15 years ago, he did this, we had this experience and he said these things to me and it really hurt. And I love him very much. And we have since moved on and this is no longer an issue. Do I have to get a divorce? Absolutely not. And in fact, extreme cruelty can have happened only one time and it can have happened for, 10 minutes. There's no time limit. There's no rules really about so many different parts of VAWA and you still qualify for it and we still get approvals for it. So you do not need to get a divorce unless you want one. There's already enough in immigration law. There's already enough rules about how you can live your life, rules about when you can work, where you can drive, if you do or don't have a driver's license, when you can travel. And, of course, the short answer being that you can't travel outside of the United States until you have permission to do so. So what I hope you take away today is that even if your VAWA is based on your marriage, you do not have to get a divorce. And if you've lost track of your spouse, maybe the two of you are married and you've since moved on and it's been some amount of time, if it's been a week, a month, or 15 years since the two of you last talked, but if you're still married, and you're doing your VAWA case through this marriage, this former marriage, though you're not quite divorced at all, you don't even need to go through the divorce now unless you want to. This is where we put the ball back in your court and let you live your life how you want to live your life by your rules. And we simply help you get your immigration papers through VAWA, your green card if possible. And then we help your kids too, if your kids are in need of getting their green cards as well. So the answer is no, you don't have to get a divorce. It's not a requirement whatsoever. And it really is a personal decision that you get to make on whether or not you want this divorce from your existing or your former spouse who you may or may not still be living with. And if you are very happily married, I've been married for 18 years on the 26th of November. I'm recording this on the 21st of November. I've been married for 18 years. And I'll say that there are seasons where you go through from both partners. There are seasons where you go through extreme cruelty and you love your partner very much. And sometimes you're the one who's caused the extreme cruelty. And we evolve through challenges and difficulties. But that doesn't mean that you have to end the relationship. It is a very personal and individual decision. But that doesn't, and you can make that decision independent of seeking and applying for VAWA. So if you were worried, I hope this gives you some peace of mind. You can call me at New Frontier Immigration Law, where we help hundreds and hundreds of people get their papers through VAWA. Have a great day.